1611, I'm strapped. Dream team coming back with a slap. Hey, on the block where it's at. White cracks getting smacked. Who gon' read? I'm about to snap. This straight facts, my boy, no cap. Scripts going up.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
He's saying those clothes were made for men. Right? You're cross-dressing. That's what you're doing.
It's just as bad as a guy wearing a dress.
Yeah, it's just as bad as a guy wearing a dress. I'm glad you said it, because you didn't put that together, right? We don't put that together. We look at men in dresses and be like, yo, that's off. But God's looking at the woman in pants and being like, yo, she off.
That's right.
And I'm gonna kill her when I come back unless she gets right.
That's right.
Just like he gonna kill the men that wear dresses if they don't get right when he come back.
Right. That's right.
There's too much of that. But guess what? The way you feel about that, it's the same way. It's the same way, sis. There's a lot of girls who wear pants. And check this out. That leads to other things, right? Right? So check this out. Watch. I'm gonna ask this brother a question, and you listen up. How you doing, sir? Hey, I want to ask you a question right quick. So, when you was you've dealt with women before in your past, right? Right. So when you coming up, you see women, you see them wearing the fit-forming jeans that show all the curves and all that. When you was chasing chicks, what would you think about that? Right. You said, oh yeah.
But what about the tight skirts?
Sisters shouldn't be wearing that either. First Timothy 2:9, we got you. And that's a problem in our community, in the black community. What's your name, my brother? Donnie. My name's Yasadia, right? That's the problem in our communities. That's why we got all these single-parent households. That's why it's so easy for women to want to buck up. Because if a woman had a dress on that wasn't so forfeiting or she wasn't wearing pants, you think she's going to be as quick to run up on a man as sisters are today?
Right.
No. But that's because their pants pertains to that. It puts a masculine spirit on them.
Right.
But a woman, because remember, it says pants belong to men, which means she got a manly spirit on them.
Right.
These sisters, exactly, masculine.
Right.
These sisters, when you see a woman wearing dress, you probably seen it. They're not gonna be quick to run up because their dress might fly out. They're not gonna be there trying to fight. They'll be less likely to do that. They'll be less likely to run up on someone because they're like, hey, I can't do that. Everything gonna be out. They're less likely.
Right.
But again, these things contribute to what we see in our communities.
That's right.
It contributes. That's why like I was saying, we got the single-parent household.
How y'all doing?
Right, when you see a prostitute, what do prostitutes wear? You think they're wearing the long, flowy dresses, shirts? Guess what? They also wear leggings and skinny jeans. I grew up seeing prostitutes. When I was younger,
They do, but...
Yeah, but they do out here. I'm saying when I was younger, I would see a prostitute and I'd be like, okay, that's clearly a prostitute. But nowadays, they wear the same thing as sisters. They can't tell. Am I right or am I wrong, Donnie? Right. We can't. Say it again. When I'm saying sisters, I'm talking about the people on these signs, blacks, Hispanics, and natives. Yes, the other nations do it too, but we talking about the Israelites, our people. That's what we concerned with. Exactly. They follow us in evil. But read this scripture.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Sisters gotta wear modest apparel. But our sisters don't do that. Like my brother said, you see sisters, they immodest. So what you think? Do you think modest things are better or immodest thoughts? You said what? He just said something heavy. Don't even give her a chance to prove who she is. I already know what she is just by how I see her, how I see her dressing.
She thinks the sisters should be more covered up as well.
You think the sisters should be more covered up, right? All praises. But what's your name, sis? Ashanti. Right. So check this out, sisters. Hey, pay attention. Don't get sidetracked.
I'm trying to see if I've seen her.
I know, but pay attention. Y'all don't got time for that. I want to make sure. All praises. All right, well, stay with me. I want to make sure the word of God's getting out. Y'all get it. I want her to get it too, all right? So check this out. Our sisters, right? My brother Donnie is saying the truth. He's saying the obvious. When you look around, do you see, what is it? Happy marriages in the black community? On mass?
Bring it out.
On mass, in general.
People you no, or just in general?
In general, I'm talking about in general.
No.
No. Some, but I'm talking about in general. In general, he said no.
That's right. Right.
But check this out. It affects our people more. It affects our people more.
Right.
Right? What is, I forget the statistic, but there's a higher percentage of black single women.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's a higher percentage of that. Unmarried.
Right.
There's like
Hey, close to 80, I think.
close to 80%.
Yeah.
80% of black women are unmarried, around that number.
Right.
Why? Because, like my brother Donnie said, the scripture tells us, if you dress immodest, you dress like a prostitute, like we talk about. You can't tell the difference. You dress like a prostitute, I'm gonna treat you like a prostitute.
Right.
I'm not gonna wife a prostitute.
Right.
They got a saying for that. They got a saying. Check this out. It may happen, but they got a saying for that in the streets, right?
Right.
What do they say, Donnie? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. They be trying, but guess what? But now check this out. You gotta remember.
Girls who dress covered and they wife the girls who show
Yeah.
everything.
But check this out. That's why 80% of black women are single.
Right.
About 80%, right?
Right.
Why? Because they dressing like prostitutes.
Right.
Yeah, that does contribute. That does contribute. But check this out. It also starts with how we perceive, how we look at each other, right? Because the black woman don't see the black man with value. The black man look at the sisters, they say, well, I already got what she wants, so that lowers your value too.
Or they say, I don't like black women.
Right, but that's because of how we carry ourselves. That's because of how our sisters carry themselves. Yeah.
That's not true. Because those whites,
Sisters.
Latinos who are ghetto.
Hey, sis, check this out. I grew up saying the same thing. My pop said the same thing. You know why? When we talk as men behind closed doors, and we say we don't want to deal with black women, we say it's because they attitudes, because of the way they carry themselves. It's not just, oh, she black, so I hate her. No, there's more to it than that.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you can be, like, so nice.
All right, hey, check out the flyer, right? We the Israelites. You got to keep the commandments.
You can be so nice, right? But they're even lighter and they, like, have, like, attitude, they won't call them, like, ghetto.
I got you, sis. But there's a whole stigma around our people. I got you. There's a whole stigma around our people. But again, going back to the topic, when we dressing like prostitutes, right? Guess what? Sis, what's your name again? Ashanti, you dressing like that too. And you may not think it's that bad. I'm trying to tell you. Look, check this out, because we talking about this, right? That's how y'all dress. That's how y'all dress. Just like when the brothers walking around with their pants below their behind, they're not dressed like real men. But sis, check this out. I'm not saying this to make you feel no type of way, right? Exactly. I'm saying this to get you to understand what God wants for you according to the Bible. Read that again. Right? Hey, my young brother, come on up here. What's your name? Come on up. What's your name? Huh? Speak up. I can't hear you. Devon. All right. So check this out, right? Let me ask you, how old are you? You 14. You like girls? He's like, oh, hell yeah. What's the question? Yeah. You got to. Unfortunately, you got to ask nowadays, right? Do you like it when sisters walk around with the leggings on? You in high school? No, you in middle school. Okay. So check this out. How do a lot of girls dress nowadays?
Bring it out.
He say, we don't even pay attention. You got the pants on, right? With the leggings?
You know.
Right? Yes or no? Yeah, okay. Let's read this again. Let's see, what does God think about that? Read that.
Bring it out. 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Is that modest?
Bring it out.
Is that modest?
Well, check it out.
Walking around with the tight pants, with the leggings on? It's not modest. Sisters wearing pants. Is sisters wearing pants modest according to God? What we read earlier. No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, you missed it, girl.
We gonna read it. Let's go back. We gonna show you. I want you to understand this. This is a serious thing.
That's right.
It's causing big problems in our communities, and we don't see the dots. We don't connect the dots.
Right.
I just got a question, like, for Israelites. People are coming out to teach the hard because, like, white people, they like, niggas,
We got you. Hey, sis, check this out. They gonna say that to us because they hate us. It is what it is.
Right.
This shit wouldn't be here, though.
They don't care about that. Sis. So look, I'm gonna touch on that, right? I'm going to touch on that. But let's go back to the topic, all right? So go back to Deuteronomy 22:5 and then go to Leviticus 19:29. This is what I need you to see. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Pants belong to men.
That's right.
Women didn't start wearing pants until, what was the number? What year was that?
It was around the 1900s.
Around 1900s, women didn't start wearing pants. Pants were made for men. That's why a lot of pants, a lot of, maybe, I forget the exact date. So that might be it. But a lot of sisters don't start, that's why a lot of sisters' pants have zippers in front. What you need a zipper in front of your pants for? What you pulling out?
Wait, mine don't say this.
A lot of sisters do. Nowadays, they adjust it so it's stretchy, but it's not for women. It's still not for women, it's still made for men.
Okay.
Still wait for men. Read that.
I'm
See, look. You trying to get around? You can't get around. You can get around me all you want. You can't get around God. Oh, you say you joking around? All right. I'll pray. All right, read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
God, so you know how you see a man walking down the street? Devon, you see a brother walking down the street in a dress. What you think? That's gay. What you think? You think that's okay? Would you be caught walking around the street with a dress on? Say hell no. Check this out. God looks at you wearing pants the same way. Did you know that, Devon? Did you know God looks at women wearing pants the same way as a man wearing a dress? You ain't never heard that before, have you? You ain't never heard that before, huh? Read this again. We got you. I know it's heavy. We haven't been taught this. You ever heard this in church, Devon? No, we're not getting taught this. You go to church? Sometimes Christian church. We don't learn these things in church. You say you go to church, sis? You used to when you was younger. Good, stay out of them. They teach you lies. If they didn't teach you what you just heard, how are they helping you? We got you. We got you. We're going to touch on that. Let's go to Zephaniah, Leviticus 19. So this is the other problem as far as women, sisters wearing the pants, all right? Then we're going to move on. All right, read that.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
So guess what? Sisters dressing immodestly, wearing the pants, that's prostitution. And we don't even look at it like that. It says you cause her to be a whore. Because what happens? Check this out. Back in the day, when our sisters used to wear, like in the 50s and stuff, they used to wear skirts or earlier, right? Check this out. When were they just going around, jumping off, or sleeping around? Was it frowned upon?
Yeah.
It was frowned upon, right, sis?
Now
it was.
Liberating now.
It's liberating now. Check this out. God said this was going to happen. Read.
Lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness.
So now that women decided to wear pants, and they dress more scandalous nowadays, dress more like prostitutes nowadays, guess what? The whole land's falling to whoredom. Now it's so bad to the point where sisters feeling power sleeping around, showing off their body. Now it's gotten so bad that it's empowered men to walk around wearing dresses thinking that's okay. That's y'all's fault. You understand this? It's our fault as a people for letting that happen.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation